When hallucinations tell the truth. A medical mystery solved by a voice. In a case that blurs the line between psychiatry and neurology, a woman in her 40s in the United Kingdom experienced a series of auditory hallucinations that did something unprecedented. They accurately diagnosed her with a brain tumor. What began as a terrifying mental health crisis ended in a successful neurosurgical intervention, providing a rare and profound look at how physical brain lesions can manifest as complex psychological phenomena. The voice that knew too much. The patient's ordeal began while she was reading, when a disembodied voice interrupted her. Unlike typical hallucinations, which are often fragmented or nonsensical, this voice was articulate, calm, and highly persuasive. To prove its legitimacy, the voice provided 3 specific pieces of information that the woman did not know. Upon verifying these facts, she found them to be entirely accurate. The voice identified itself as a former employee of Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital and expressed a desire to help her. A diagnostic tug-of-war, the patient's journey through the medical system, highlights a common tension in modern medicine: the difficulty of distinguishing between psychiatric disorders and organic neurological issues. Initial psychiatric diagnosis. Fearing she was experiencing a mental breakdown, the woman sought help from her GP and was referred to a psychiatrist. She was diagnosed with functional hallucinatory psychosis, a condition where hallucinations occur without a clear physical cause. The medication trial, she was prescribed thioridazine, an antipsychotic. While the voices initially vanished, they returned during a subsequent vacation, urgently instructing her to return home for medical treatment. The medical conflict. The voices eventually directed the woman to a specific hospital department and insisted she undergo a CT scan for a tumor. Her psychiatrist was initially skeptical, noting that there was no clinical justification for such an expensive scan, and suggesting the patient was being overly influenced by her hallucinations. The discovery, a parafalcine meningioma. Ultimately, the scan was approved, and the results confirmed the voices were correct. The woman had a parafalcine meningioma, a tumor growing between the 2 hemispheres of the brain within the meninges, the protective layers surrounding the brain. The tumor was significant in size, measuring approximately 2.5 inches long and 1.5 inches wide. Following the recommendation of both her psychiatrist and a neurosurgeon, she underwent surgery to remove the growth. According to the medical report, the voices even expressed agreement with the decision to operate. Once the tumor was removed, the voices delivered a final message: "We are pleased to have helped you. Goodbye," and never returned. 12 years later, the patient remains symptom-free. Why this matters? The brain-mind connection. This case is unique in medical literature. While it is well documented that brain lesions can cause psychiatric symptoms like anxiety, depression, or hallucinations, it is almost unheard of for those hallucinations to provide a coherent, accurate, and helpful medical diagnosis. The scientific debate. Medical professionals have proposed 2 primary ways to interpret this phenomenon: the lesion-induced theory. The psychiatrist argued that the symptoms were directly produced by the tumor itself. The physical pressure or chemical changes caused by the lesion likely triggered the complex auditory hallucinations. The subconscious theory. During a medical conference, peers suggested a psychological alternative. They posited that because the tumor was large, it may have caused physical sensations via the pain-sensitive meninges that the patient's subconscious processed. In this view, the voices may have been her mind's way of translating deep-seated, subconscious physical anxieties into a narrative she could understand. This is the first and only instance in which hallucinatory voices sought to reassure the patient of their genuine interest in her welfare, offered her a specific diagnosis, and thereafter disappeared. Attending psychiatrist conclusion. This extraordinary case serves as a powerful reminder of the intricate link between physical brain structure and mental perception. It highlights the necessity of looking beyond psychiatric symptoms to rule out underlying neurological causes, even when those symptoms seem purely psychological.